All right, another day, another chance to be a leader. All right, so let's get into more leadership stuff. All right, we're gonna do 5 levels of leadership. All right, this is coined by John Maxwell. Some of you guys have heard of it, I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you guys from my point of view and my perspective. And again, I like to simplify things, right? But before we get into that, so what I want to define what a leader is to you guys. So what is a leader? Don't worry, let's not all jump at me at once. People are watching this answering faster than you guys. So please, someone tell me what a leader is to them.
Someone that leads by example.
Okay, someone that leads by example. You'll feel like you're the first person to enter the dance floor. Now let's see if the rest of them enter the dance floor. Thank you for leading the way, Tiff. How about you, Loop?
What's a leader to me?
Yeah.
I suppose someone that's doing what I want to do and able to give you the time to teach you how to do it.
Okay. What about you, Juan?
A leader is someone who represents a group and shares their ideas, puts the group first before himself or herself.
You are not lying. Absolutely not. Okay, perfect. Marlon, what about you, bro?
Someone who articulates a vision and influences others to walk in the path to bring about that vision.
1000%. So as simple as this, leadership is influence, right? So leaders are people that have influence over a certain group, a certain following, if you will, a certain vision, a certain company, a certain house, a certain organization. There's leaders everywhere, and there's different type of leaders. Now, I developed an acronym for every leader, because every leader has to do this, right? So I split up into leader stands for lift everyone around doing everything right. Because to me, leadership is not just influence, but it's integrity. Right? It's not just, people don't just learn from hearing you. They learn more from how you operate. And I tell you that because I am who I am, because my shitbag of a father, excuse my language, has made me everything that I am, because he showed me everything what not to do. Right? So sometimes we can learn the most from other people's failures. Right? Because a true leader lifts everyone around them while doing everything right. If you lift everyone around you, but you don't do everything right, you're just a Leah. But if you aren't lifting everyone around you, and you're just doing everything right, well, I mean, that's just kind of like dirt. Everyone's supposed to do everything right, but why aren't you lifting everyone around you? Because it's about others. Right? I'm gonna tie this in, but I heard a message on Sunday, and it was about community. And it was about how to get into community with the right people. Because when you're in a community with the right people, your fight becomes their fight. Now, I'm going to relate that to leadership, because when you're following the right leader, your fight becomes their fight. Now, a lot of people don't realize that there's levels to leadership. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to share this document with you guys real quick, but it's just my rendition, if you will, or I'm going to say this, it's going to be our rendition of leadership in the eyes of his levels. All right, so I'm putting this in the chat real quick. Tell me if you guys have it. Boom, everyone, there it is. And I'm going to pull it up as we do it, but I want to go through this together with you guys, not just in my words. So it's going to be more interactive. Can we do more interaction than we did with that first question? Let me get some voices. Say, okay.
Yes, sir.
Let me try.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
Good day, mate.
got it.
Good day, mate. I wanted to let you know.
Too easy, mate.
Too easy, man. I was just gonna say it. I was just gonna say it, mate. The newest slogan of the Freedom Network is too easy. Too easy, mate.
Easy, mate.
Drew does it really well. But anyway, we're gonna get into this. So, all right. So there's 5 different levels of leadership. All right. So, and they're in every company, every organization. You can relate to everything, and I'm gonna do that for you today. And so I hope you all had this document. Pull it up. Cool.
Yep.
All right. So the first one. Now the first one is position. Now I'm gonna let you guys write it in. We're gonna write it in together if you want. Rights. Because they have to. Now, can anyone give me examples? I'm gonna write this in, but you guys are gonna give me examples of places and actual like relationships where level 1 is applied. So rights. People follow you because they have to.
In the workplace.
In the workplace, yes, mates. What do you mean by in the workplace?
So like you've got, you work for someone, they're your boss, or CEO of the company and et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, hierarchy, right? Hierarchy,
Yes.
who to answer to, so on and so forth. So you come in, for example, you come in in Burger King and you're the new fry chef and there's a lead, a team lead. They have rights over you. They have positional leadership over you because they were assigned to be the team leader, right? It's like a group in school and the teacher assigns the leader, right? That person now has rights and positional leadership over that group. Following me?
Yep.
No. Anyone have any questions on that right now? Ray, you look very confused. I don't know if that's the half eye sleep, trying to stay up. What's up? You golden? Just wanted to check, man. Just wanted to check. I can't hear you, but I can see you. If you try to work and not get called out, I'd turn the camera off if I was you, but I'm gonna just, just say.
I was trying to. I didn't know. I was kind of confused because I didn't know you said I was copying the stuff down from the screen share. Do you have that somewhere where we could print it out or something? Or
I have it as soon as I share it again, bro. Don't worry.
okay.
Don't you worry your little heart out. But anywhere can be positional, right?
Keep
Like,
picking on me, man.
for instance, like kids, like you have position over them just in the beginning, right? They don't fucking know you. Step kids, if you think about it, right? Step kids come in, you have rights over them. That's the only reason that they have to listen to you, right? I'll use step kids. It's a lot more sense. Anywhere, teachers, they have positional leadership. Now, I want you guys to understand, you can be at a different level with different individuals in your life. Now, the goal is to always get to level 5, but you won't always have that with everybody. All right. Now, level 2, let's jump into level 2 real quick. Here you go. Ray, I got you, fam. Level 2. So how do you get from, first off, how do we get from level 1, which is just positional, now you have to follow me, to level 2, where it's now permission, and it's based on relationships, all right, because they want / choose to. Okay. How do we get from a position of rights to relationships? Like, how do we get there?
You build rapport.
Build who?
You build rapport.
Okay, build rapport. Okay, establish a relationship. Way to use the word. I love it. I love it. What else do we have besides reading? Think about it. How do you build a relationship? I thought we were going to be more interactive.
Spend time with them.
We're going to be more interactive. I thought we agreed and established this in the beginning. What happened? We just fell off. So how do we, as a team, as a leader, get from rights position to relationships position? Does anyone have
Spend time with them.
Communication.
Communication, spend time with them, yes, but not just spend time with them, because you can
Make
spend time
them
and do all
feel.
the, what?
You have
Make
to
them
give 'em-
feel.
Okay, yes,
you have to also give them value
value.
the relationship,
How about this?
right?
Value, and you got to show that you care.
Very.
You got to show that you care by asking questions and actively listening. Right? So many people like this Levi in the group, he's just always busy. Like he felt a big difference talking to me because we just talked about his kid. I cared about, like, tell me about your kid. I care about a lot of things in people's lives. Like, why did you end up where you are? What is going on? How can we get you out of it? What's your work ethic like? But how do you build that relationship is by genuinely asking questions, reaching out when the toughest moments, when they need something, right? Checking in when they don't even know that you thinking of them, but you checking in. Hey, I'm proud of you. Marco closed his first deal. 3 days later, I'm proud of you, fam. That's it. I haven't talked to him since. Right? Because it lets people know that they're cared about. And when they're cared about, people will all of a sudden start going harder for you. Not just for you, it'll be for you in the beginning because they don't want to let you down, but it turns to be a natural thing because of the standard that you uphold and because of the relationship you have built with them, because of how they look up to you now. You following me? Because it just started with a little bit of care. Like, if you guys really think about it, everyone that's been with me for a minute, the only reason, and you guys all said it, you guys are still with me is why. Let's start with Elias. He said BRB. Marlon, how about you, bro?
Genuine connection.
Genuine connection. Sharice, how about you?
The connection, and then just able to meet the need for more development.
Perfect. Mantha, how about you, girl? You bought me when I had nothing. We just talked about this.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, because you believe in me and you're, yeah, you believe in me. Yeah, and you stay connected, like ask me, how am I doing? And when I reach out to you, you answer me genuinely, like, oh yeah, it's because of you told me the truth, which I appreciate it.
I'll call you a knucklehead if you're a knucklehead. Don't you worry. I'm here for you. But it's the genuine care, though. I genuinely care about helping you guys get to wherever you want to go. Like, I have different, like, Danica's like, you're going crazy. Like, you're just giving so much away. Like, all these one-on-ones, all the value. I'm like, it's all going to pay back. Never really worried about it. All the fucking spreading thin, all the knowledge I'm giving away, it keeps me learning. It keeps me reaching new levels. I don't care. But seriously, we will have to tone it down a little bit. We're working on it. We'll be in touch with that. But you have to understand, though, to go from rights to relationships, to get that position to permission, people just want to know that you know where you're going and that you can help them get to where they're going and that you care. There's so many messed up people in this world that don't care, that know so much, that have such a big following. Why was it always the scammers always get the biggest following?
Everyone believes they're
Take
rubbish.
care.
Because it's so easy to fake.
Mm.
It's so easy to follow fake. It never lasts. The truth is the hardest thing to build. But if you build a house on truth, you build a business on truth, you build a brand on truth, ain't no one taking you down. Nobody.
Most people think your truth is a scam and the scam is
Totally.
real.
But the fucking thing is, it is a scam. Just like
Mm.
America, just like anything. A scam is just what your perception of it is. You get a return on everything. You get a lesson from everything. And that's the problem. I learned something today. He said, I'm busy. He said, you're right on schedule. Most people think it's out of whack. Timing's not right. I wanted it then. I wanted it now. Why? Why do I have to wait? The timing's not yours. You got to understand that you're right on time. You're now who you are. You're now where you need to be. You're now in a position ready to go. That was just a little side note for you. So we're gonna get into level 3 real quick. So does everyone understand rights to relationships, position to permission? Show that you care. Ask genuine questions. Give value on how they get better. Okay. Now, can anyone give me examples of the permission level in life? Where are these relationships? So we got in the workplace is definitely one of them for the first one. What about the second one? Permission. What is an example of that relationship?
Like respect to follow.
Instagram influencer to follower. Mentee to mentor. Student to coach. Student to favorite teacher. All people that choose to follow somebody. It could be your friend. You can have permission over your friend. Right? But that's just a couple of examples. Number 3, level 3, production. Production. So results. Results. They follow because of what you have done / produced for the organization or relationship, if you will. Okay. Now, when you get to this level, what does that usually mean? It means that you're now kind of ready to take on leadership responsibility, leadership accountability, and actually are in a leadership duplication role, if you will. You have now shown that you have position over people and you have succeeded to earn the rights because now they give you permission. And because of that, now they're going to continue to follow you because now you go and produce everything that you've been saying, doing, and teaching. These are some strong leaders. Give me some leaders. Now we're going to change up the question. Give me some leaders that you know or follow based on their production.
Andrew, you.
Andrew Knapp.
Exactly.
Andrew
Right.
Knapp.
You're wrong. You ain't wrong. So coach, top seller, if you will, highest income earner, if you will. Okay. What else? Outside of us, what else?
Well, the military still study Napoleon's book.
I'm not gonna get into the military, bro.
No, but like, you know what I mean? Like it's
We're talking about freedom here, bro. Well, Tiff can give you a whole fucking ebook on it if you need. Military's opposite what they go after. When you gonna get
no,
into
but I
it.
mean like the
We're recording, my friend.
yeah.
It's out, bro.
Oh, get banned. Mention that.
That's why you got edited out. Go ahead. What was your question?
Well, no, it wasn't really a question. I was just saying like people still acknowledge of like the success that like and strategies that like Napoleon all that did. So like he had the proof of what he did, and people still study it to this day.
Okay, so like the medals and the stripes and the. That's what you're saying in the military or what?
Yeah, like they still like study from his book because of all of his achievements.
Gotcha. Okay, totally.
Yeah.
Authors. There we go. Authors.
The big guy at the gym.
We're getting it there, bro. We're getting there. There we go. Okay, perfect. Yes. Trainers. Thank you. We're getting it now. Welcome to the conversation, guys. Okay, perfect. So now how do you go from permission to production? How do we go all the way from the relationship to results? How do we do it? You organize as a unit and you go attack the goal together. You never think that you're better than anybody, because the problem is that if the second you start being cocky and not humbling yourself and not putting yourself as a relatable individual, is the second that you lose all leadership. Right? No one likes anyone cocky. Like, and I was very cocky as a kid. I was very cocky as a young adult. I was very cocky as a first business owner. I was very cocky, right? And that's why I didn't have the following that I could grow now, right? I didn't have the people looking up to me like I do now. I didn't have the sharp people that I attract now, right? Because I wasn't there yet. So how you do it is you gather and organize together and achieve that common target, even if it's to get to individual goals. But you build a goal together that's going to achieve both those goals. Okay.
And
You thought what? Sure.
even my car, I need to clean the car really good. It's just like the
Yeah, I need to go. So does that make sense though on how to get to the production level from the permission level? Yeah. Any questions on anything right now? Is this making sense? Do you kind of see how? And this can be applied to all of your sales calls, all of your people, all your setters. It can be applied to everyone in your life if you just understood where you stand with everybody and how you get from one level to the next. Okay. So we're gonna get into the next one. Level, what is it? 4?
Yeah, number 4.
Number
Yes.
4, number 4, people development, which is basically reproduction. Okay, reproduction. So without looking at it, because so why do people follow you when it comes to people development? Well, come on, we got results because of what you have done. We got relationships because of what they want and choose to, and then we got permissions because they have to. So what's reproduction? Because they see what?
Want to.
Results.
So okay, so results are the production, but because of what you have done for them.
Mm.
In the word, people development. Because of what you have done for them. Okay. Now, example of a leader that is followed because of what they have done for the people. President is chosen and won and followed by, well, we're not going to get into it, but in most cases, okay, in most cases, right? But, so I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. We got to edit that shit out too, bro. I do say some outlandish shit. So, because of what you have done for them. So, president, and then, okay, so Habitat for Humanity guys, the ones that created it, the creators of all the jobs. Do you think Steve Jobs was looked at because of his reproduction, because of what he's done for the people? What he's done, like the head of a company, the CEO, if it's a good one, if he's good, president or CEO of company, we'll just stick with that one. Okay. What about people that have paved the way for the future and created an industry? What about people that have changed the industry? What about, Albert Einstein, what he's done for them, what he's done for you got to start getting to that level, because that level is more of a permanent level. And it's permanent because you're now always going to have a place in that person's life. You have changed that person's life just a little bit because of all the other lives you have changed. Now, this is like a leader at the level of being a leader of many, right? So when you get to, what's it take to get from production to people development? What do you guys think? To go from results to reproduction, what's it take?
Say the investment.
A what?
Say the investment.
Takes an investment for sure. What else?
You gotta have a system to show people how to duplicate the process.
Yes, bro. Thank you, Marlon. I don't know how you got so smart, but yes. Very simply, you said it, yes. So it's a system, it's a systematic approach to tackling the goals together, tackling the target together. It is helping. Can you hit up Victoria? Tell her I'm busy. It is helping them reach their target without anything in return. It is giving all, kind of like when I ask a question, you guys give nothing back. You know, you kind of get it, right? I'm not asking, apparently I'm asking for something in return. Maybe I shouldn't. But it is helping them get to better or develop faster or see a better perspective without having anything in return, without asking for anything in return. Okay, and once you do that enough times, people will start following you because they know that you can duplicate, you can get them to where they want to go. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Now let's go to the last one. Number 5 is pinnacle. Pinnacle, pinnacle, pinnacle. So pinnacle, what does it mean? So pinnacle means respect. So the word is respect. People follow what? Because of who you are and who you represent, and who you are and what you represent. Who you are and what you represent. Okay? So, give me an example of a leader that is at the pinnacle level. All right, we're going to go think about categories, right? Let's go sports. Who's a pinnacle leader in sports?
Agree.
Tiger Woods,
Alex Ovechkin.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan. Who said Tiger Woods? Tiger Woods.
Me.
Tiger Woods for sure. So, okay, sports. And then what else? What other categories are there? But you see what you're
Artists,
getting at, right?
singers.
What'd you say?
Artists, singers.
Artists, singers, exactly. Who? Michael Jackson, Prince, like Whitney Houston. People that changed the industry, people that have a phenomenal work, that they're known for something. Like not negatively. Right? But they're known for leading the way. They're known for taking charge. They're known for respect because of who they are and what they represent. And the more you guys understand, the more that you understand that you are a brand and you want to be branded at the pinnacle level. If your goal is to have any type of leadership / influence over anybody, you want to get to level 5. Okay. Now, how do we get to level 5? Tell me. Come on. Somebody. Asking for something in
A
return?
lot of hard work and consistency.
Hard work and consistency. Too easy, mate.
You have to duplicate the previous 4.
Duplicate the previous form. Too easy, mate. What about you, Lies? You about to say something?
I was gonna say what Martin said. Follow, tackle each level, get to the next one.
So how you become known and just looked at that pinnacle level is by consistency, is by doing the same thing with everybody and giving every single person every ounce of you, every moment you talk to them. No matter how much money they owe you, no matter how much money they paid you, no matter nothing, just because you provide value to get people better. Now, how you do that is you lead with service, always. Service first, money second. they will give you more money when you lead with service. Just that simple. So, any questions on leadership and the 5 levels? What you guys should do is think about where you are with all the, I would say, the top 5 people in your life. Like, where are you? Where do you stand? And how do you get to the next? And if you don't know, let's talk about it on the next one-on-one that we have. But that's the only way you're going to advance, is if you become a better leader yourself. Now, that can be applied to anything. Being a better leader when it comes to following directions. You're leading from the front on being the best person to follow directions. To me, I look at leadership as everyone around me is listening. And I don't know who that person is or where they can lead to. So I don't want any of my baggage, character flaws spilling out, because I always have to be looked at like a leader. There was a situation this weekend. My girlfriend comes up to me and she's like, she asked me some dumb question. So, and I just walk away. I'm like, what? So I text her and I'm like, look, and I don't know what the deal is, but like, there's 2 different people. You know Andrew, but everyone knows like Andrew. Like, I'm the leader, Andrew, right? So I'm like looked up as a leader. So there's certain things in life that I could really do and not do. Because if my job is to get to the pinnacle level, I got to have the utmost integrity. When I have my word, I keep my word. When I say something, I mean it. So if you're always trying to be developed as a leader yourself, and you're always thinking that somebody around you is looking up to you, someone around you is learning a lesson from you in some which way, shape, or form, that you are changing someone's life just by being in their presence. Doesn't matter if you're saying something, it just matters if you're doing something. Because you lift everyone around you doing everything right. That is a leader. And that is how you get to the pinnacle level.